In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Southampton versus Leicester from a fantasy football perspective, but more importantly from an Elite FPL perspective. Yes, that's right. I am covering the game tonight, and thank you to everybody that is joining me back again after that deadline hour. What a bit of fun that was, wasn't it? That was a right little absolute laugh, to be honest with you. Well, straight away, some action's straight away, Nathan Redmond involved in some action here. Like I said, the game's on Sky Sports, but why not turn the sound off, listen to me instead, talking all things Elite FPL. And we will be going through the Cash Money League, see what our rivals have done. But let's just quickly say hello to some of the people that have joined us this evening. We got Anurag, Adam Whitfield, Michael Swedlin, Frey Kit Blue, Dr. PO74, George B, Arnie Arnold with a very interesting bit of statistics today, which is most transferred in player is De Bruyne. Most captain this game week is Sterling. So there we are, you see. Martial Matters, good afternoon. Krill Mitkov, good afternoon to you two. Drunks here. John Languine, Luke Galloway, Cy Bellamy's here. Yassine back here again. A lot of familiar faces. John Harris, here we are. John Harris, I can entertain you for the next X amount of hours. Like I said, let's waste a few hours just covering this specific game that's going on between Southampton and Leicester. We'll just quickly bring up the team news, just quickly here. It's as you'd expect, to be honest with you. There's no real shocks whatsoever. But like I said, I'll quickly put it on the screen as we are... like I said, we've got 2 hours. And predominantly what I'm going to do for the first X amount of time is pretty much do what we all do, which is look at our mini-league rivals. And we all take this Elite FPL Cash Mini-League very, very seriously indeed. But here's the Leicester team. It is Schmeichel in goal, Pereira, Evans, Soyuncu, Chilwell as the back four, Tielemans, Ndidi, Maddison, Barnes and Perez, and Vardy. And then moving on to the Southampton team news, which again is as you'd expect, nothing of major significance. But like I said, I'll just quickly read it out for the sake of it. And we have... How many tweets do you want to send out, for crying out loud? By the way, if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at Elite FPL. So in the last 5 minutes, they've sent out about 500,000 tweets. Here we are, right. Southampton team sheet is Gunn in goal, Valerie, Bednarak, Vestergaard, Yoshida, Bertrand as the back four. In the midfield of Romeo, Højbjerg, Ward-Prowse and Redmond. And then up front, it's Danny Ings. Happy days and done. In fact, Bertrand will be playing in the midfield, I'm guessing. Yeah, so it'll be Nathan Redmond and Danny Ings up front, but it's a windy day in down at Southampton in St Mary, so I'm not really looking for... I went 2-1 just to Leicester, but I know there's going to be a lot of people... There's a lot of people... There's a lot of people with various players involved tonight, i.e. Vardy, Maddison, Soyuncu, Pereira. I sold him last minute. Pereira out for Mendy. Could I be regretting that? Well, I already planned it straight away, and quite simply put, it's this. I have a prediction that Pereira's going to go and do something tonight, where it's a clean sheet, he'll get 3 bonus points, gets an assist, gets a goal tonight, something. But everything that I seem to do backfires, so... But... who cares about that? Let's get on to the Elite FPL Cash Mini League, which is all you guys take so very, very seriously. Like I said, thank you for joining me. I know it's the second stream this evening, but to be honest with you, bring on tomorrow, because tomorrow you're going to be sick to death of me. Because tomorrow the plan is to cover the Man City Aston Villa game, Soccer Saturday, Burnley Chelsea, and then Jason's going to be doing an evening stream reacting to exactly what has happened. In fact... Phil straight in there with some wonderful numbers, statistics. Thank you, Phil. So, this is regarding a cash mini league, which is this. So, it is as follows. The most captain is Sterling. 35 people in our cash mini league of Captain Sterling. Kevin De Bruyne, 29. Brilliant. Aguero, 15. Vardy, 4. Vardy, 4. Abraham, 4. Salah, Pookie, Salah twice, Pookie once, and Aubameyang once. So, here we go. Yeah, I mean, FPL Penguin, what the evening, by the way. What do you think the game will end as? I mean, I went 2-1 to Leicester. It's going to be a tight game. That's all I think it will be, to be honest with you. Cy Bellamy making the point that he thinks Southampton could get a win, and I completely agree with you. Right then. This is the moment of truth. This is the moment of truth for me. I don't have a clue what's happening in our Cash Mini League. So let's find out what the top 4 have done. Now, obviously, the top 4 are our cash places. Let's find out what they've done. So we start with the Oz Lids, which is Andrew Fong, spelt with an F. He's done 1 transfer. Oh, wow. Wow. He's gone with Salah captain. Brilliant. Wow, Andrew. That is You're one of the 2 people in our mini-league that's Captain Salah. I would never have guessed that. Fair play to you. Well done. So you do well. So tonight he's got Soyuncu playing, so no one else of importance. But let's just see what his transfer was, just for, like I said, we all do this. It's always interesting. Gazzini out for Roberto. Nice transfer. Nice transfer indeed there. I like that a lot. I wouldn't say it's sideways. I don't think it's a wasted transfer either, but yeah, I like that. So Salah captain for number 1 in our Cashman League. Well done. Moving on to second spot, Ian Rose. No Salah, no problem. See what he's done. Sterling captain, he's made no transfers. He's got Pereira playing tonight. I'm really hoping he does nothing. I honestly do think that it will probably end up clean sheet to Leicester, and that even though I wasn't playing double Leicester defence, it's going to be very frustrating if Southampton don't score. So there's Ian Rose's team up on screen there. Nothing of interest whatsoever. Anything that sticks out? No, not really. I'm surprised. I would have played Peters over Rico, personally. But again, that's just my opinion. Means nothing, seeing as you're doing so well in the right. Moving on to Marlon Moore, who's 3rd in our Cash Mini League. Oh, he's played his free hit, everybody. Barnes has just had a shot there, but wow, so he's played his free hit. So Marlon Moore, who's 3rd in our mini league, has played his free hit. So for people listening on audio, he has gone with Leno, Bowley, Ender Stevens, Mendy, Hudson-Odoi, De Bruyne, Sterling, Mane, Callum Wilson, Vardy and Abraham. So basically, it's the team that's basically my team. Leno. Strain. Oh, God. Valerie messing up something there for Southampton, but Gunn gets it away. Well, I think we had more action in the past 5 minutes or 9 minutes than we did for the flaming Man City. Who were they playing again? Who were they away to? I've completely forgotten who they were away to last week, but yeah. Yeah, and on his bench, McGovern, Rico, Dendonker and Hythe of Norwich, whoever that is. So, wow, free hit by Marlon Moore. Another rival that's used a chip very early on in this. I wonder why. Let's just quickly look at his team last week. I wonder why he played his free hit for. It's not particularly a great, and especially not. Oh, yeah, he has tripled up on there. Oh, it's because he hasn't got... Oh, no, wait a minute. Can't be because Zinchenko's out, because he had Aguero last week. So he would have played in... If I'm thinking logically... it's because of Cresswell. Hold on. We've got a goal. We've got a goal. Chilwell has scored. I think it's a Harvey Barnes assist as well. Don't quote me, but I think Harvey Barnes was involved in the action there. And Chilwell... Phew. At least it wasn't Pereira. Chilwell has scored for Leicester. Thank God. It wasn't anybody that anybody owns. How much is Chilwell? Right, so Chilwell has scored. Oh God, the VAR checking. I'm listening on 5 Live for anybody to telling us that VAR checks every single goal. But yeah, Chilwell, it looks like the goal will stand. Can't see why it wouldn't, but Chilwell has got a goal. Thank goodness that, legal goal. Thank you, Yassine and Paulie, all saying that it should be fine, and it's definitely a Barnes assist. Cameron Peer, I support Burnley. And because I support Burnley, a regular member of the community decided to quit watching the stream. Should we play a game at who that regular person was? Let's take a vote. Can you guess who that person was that is now... Ryan Bertrand's been sent off? Hold on. Ryan Bertrand's been sent off. A challenge on Perez? Please. Just end now the game. Oh my goodness. Ryan Bertrand has been sent off for a challenge on Perez, and now I'm panicking thinking, could double Leicester defence come in? Even though I didn't have double Leicester defence playing officially, but definitely a challenge on Perez, and Ryan Bertrand has been sent off. Matt Brunton with a very funny comment there. Steve-O, you better be staying on until 10:30 when I get to work. Very, very unlikely indeed, but I can try and keep up and entertained for whatever. Yeah, Burnley are rubbish, Cameron Peard. You don't need to swear, though. No need for the swearing. Yeah, I mean, Jason is watching. I say watching live. He's just tuning in live, and essentially there's been more action in the last 12 minutes than there has been for the... Who did? Man City play last week. Crystal Palace, of course. God, that was a drab game. Good God, that was awful. But we are looking at Marlon Moore's previous team last week. Once the action kind of calms herself down, we'll be able to find out what's going on with Marlon Moore's team. But I can see why he may have done his free hit. He had Aurier away at Liverpool. Cresswell wouldn't be playing. Zinchenko out. Kelly out. Yeah, I understand why he's done this. I really do understand why he's done a free hit. But he's going to revert back to this team next week, and he's going to have some major fires to be putting out, to be honest with you. So, moving on to the final cash place, which I believe it's Show Me the Mane. Show Me the Mane. Here we go. He's taken a -4, as he said to us on the stream. Oh, by the way, Shano, if you're watching this and you're watching on the replay, please, 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 show us your team in the Discord, because you said and you promised that you'd be triple captaining Connolly. You captained Connolly last week, and now you've got a triple captain. Remember, that was your promise. Well, he's clearly brought in David Silva and Vardy. I know he took out Abraham. I know that much. But let's just quickly look over. He's captain Vardy as well. Here we are. Oh, what have I done here? So let's... Oh, Pereira sending in a cross. It's come to nothing. So his transfers were Son and Abraham out for David Silva and Vardy. Well, Vardy now is playing against 10 men. Oh my goodness. It's Show Me the Mane. Wayne Hanley. Is he going to be in for a good evening? But like I said, he's captain Vardy. He's gone with a 3-5-2 formation. I'm surprised at that. Willian? Huh? When on earth did Show Me the Mane have Willian? Huh? When on earth did Show Me the Mane have Willian? Have I missed something here? Where's his transfers again, for crying out loud? How many leagues do you want to be in, mate? Willian. Did it last... Huh? So last week, he got rid of David Silva and brought in Willian. And then this week, he's brought back in David Silva for Son and got rid of... Strange. Willian, though. Wow, that, I mean, when we talk differentials, I mean, that is right up there. Wow. Willian, look at that, everybody. This is, by the way, this is our Cash Mini League rivalry, by the way. Oh, my goodness. Should have kept... Yeah, exactly, to here. But I've got Soyuncu playing. That's the... I mean, I suppose that's the main thing. Abdul saying he captained Vardy. Yeah, Matt Brunt and I approve of those moves as a rival. I just don't listen. And he's benched Josh King, but Josh King's record versus Watford is really, really good. I think he scored something like four goals in the last 6 versus Watford. He's got Callum Wilson playing, whose history's rubbish against Watford. Wow, so it's 3-5-2. I mean, this is a hell of a differential team. We've got Matt Ryan in goal, Rico, Alexander-Arnold, Cresswell, David Silva, De Bruyne, Salah, Yarmolenko, Willian, Callum Wilson and Vardy. I mean, I'm assuming Show Me the Mane does have no faith. 2-0 Leicester. 2-0 Leicester. Find out the goal scorer in a second, but it's definitely 2-0. Could be Harvey Barnes. Have we gone with the wrong defender? Chilwell was certainly involved. I think it's Harvey Barnes, I think. Is it Harvey Barnes? Can we get confirmation on this? Tielemans. Oh, it's Tielemans. Tielemans has scored. Right, so Tielemans has scored. And was Chilwell or Barnes' assist? It was one of the two. All I know is that it was Chilwell or Barnes involved. And well, we're getting people in saying that it's... Talking about fantasy football now. Brilliant. Well, I'm believing that it's Chilwell. People are saying that it's Maddison. I don't think that's the case. I think it's either Chilwell or Barnes that's got the assist. We'll find out in a minute. But it looks like oh god, and some people are saying no assist. We'll find out officially in a minute, shall we? Perez has scored. 3-0. Perez! Is this going to be the day of... Is this going to be a day of no FPL assets scoring? Oh my goodness. 3-0. Perez for definite. People are saying it's a Pereira assist. It wouldn't surprise me. But I don't think it's a Pereira assist, to be honest with you. But Perez has scored. Tielemans officially, right, it's Tielemans' assist. Right, Tielemans' assist. Shall I do a Jason? Anybody that's putting fake news will be banned, so please pointless putting up. There's another ban. Whoever's in moderators, you know who to ban. Oh God, brilliant. So Southampton are rubbish. Southampton are absolutely awful. I know they're down to 10 men, but 3-0 after 20 minutes, pathetic. Oh, that will annoy some people. Oh no. Anyhow, moving on to the Kashmir League. So it's now 3-0 to Leicester. Absolutely hilarious. Right, let's go and find out what is going on with... it's not even updated on the flaming game. It's gone that quickly that the game hasn't even updated yet. That's how quick it's moving. What's the likelihood of today being every single asset scoring is non-FPL owned? It would be absolutely typical. Anyhow, moving on to the Cash Mini League, and well, let's move on to 5th place. May as well do that. Another one that's taken a -4. Captain Abraham. Nasty balls as Captain Abraham against Burnley. Very, very interesting indeed. And that's an interesting one. Our man Dylan making a point that I wonder if anybody has triple captained Aguero or Sterling. What's this? FPL Penguin? Are you serious? Oh, Aguero triple captain. Well, I did mention on the stream earlier on, the deadline hour stream, see how Southampton performed today. Now, albeit they've had a man sent off, I get that. But see how Southampton get on today against Leicester, and then I would say maybe triple captaining whoever you desire against Man City, because I think that triple captaining the Man City asset this week or next week could be ideal. But we're looking at 5th place, and it's Nasty Balls. Gone with a 4-3-3. He's bent Sernchu. He's taken a -4. Just quickly go over his transfers for a second. And he did Firmino and Otamendi out and brought in Vardy and Doherty. Nice moves, although at the moment Vardy has done absolutely nothing, unfortunately, in 3 goals. 3 goals, he's done nothing. And talking of our man Dylan, we may as well look over his team. And let's find out. Our man Dylan, he is 8th in our Cash Money League. He's live in chat at the moment. Made 1 transfer. He captained De Bruyne. I think, didn't you? You did it live earlier on, didn't you, our man? You brought in Mendy for, I forget who you brought in. Van Dijk, that's right. So you did Van Dijk out for Mendy. Do you know what? It's one of these games where I hope Leicester win like 5 or 6-0. Oh, I would love that. I wouldn't like it if Pereira or Vardy did anything, but the way it's going, keep going, everybody. Yeah, so a 3-4-3. Matt Ryan in goal, Mendy, Lundstrom and Rico, rather than playing... Oh, yeah, I suppose Tyrone Mings, he ain't going to be doing anything, is he? Mount, Son, Sterling, De Bruyne, captain. De Bruyne, captain, yep. Pookie, Aubameyang and Abraham. Nice team indeed. So at the moment, like I said, it's Southampton 0, Leicester 3. And I'll quickly find out exactly right. It's all going to be official now. It is Chilwell, Perez and Tielemans with the goals, and Barnes and Tielemans with the assist. So there's only been 2 assists being given in this game, and it's Barnes and Tielemans. So people that were saying there was no assist for the second goal, I believe it was, are completely right indeed. So yeah, all fun and games, like I said. Evening, Oscar. Blimey, I haven't seen you in a while. Good evening to you here. Yeah, our man Dylan saying, yeah, he did it live on the stream. Brett Mollison, 3 goals with no Vardy or Madison. That is a bit harsh. Don't worry about it, Brett. If you're not an owner, you should be happy like me. Just, I'd take this game now. I'd take it now, 3-0. I'd be happy with that. Darren Walsh saying Vardy is going to score 2. Well, you never know. Abdul saying that Southampton will defend now. Well, you'd like to think so. Frederick, the code is abdkzz. That's the free code for us. So Alpha Bravo Delta Kilo Zulu Zulu. The Chilwell goal. Cheers, Shaban. That was the assist there. You are an owner, Brett. Oh well, what a shame. You are a rival at the end of the day, and you are top of our moderator league. Any way that I can get off the bottom of that, I'll be happy with. Juggernauts. He's one of our regular contributors as of late. He's 7th in our Cash Million League. He's been doing... Wow. It's the first time Juggernauts hasn't gone with the history. Now, is that because... Is that because he doesn't own Aguero or Salah? Interesting. So, I'm surprised, Juggernauts. You've captained the history. The history's captain for the past 9 weeks, and it's worked out for you in this week. Look at these transfers, though. These are brilliant. Allaire and Otamendi out for Jimenez and Alonso. Beautiful transfers. I like them a lot. They are fantastic. And his team in full: Roberto in goal, Montoya, Alonso, Lundstrom, a midfield 5 of Son, Mane, Sterling, Mount, De Bruyne. He ain't captain any of them two. He's gone with Abraham. Abraham and Jimenez. And his bench, Peter's first sub and Soyuncu's second sub. So if it does end, Leicester hopefully getting a clean sheet, fingers crossed, and one of his players doesn't play, it's going to be Peter's coming on. Let's go through some of the more popular members of the community. Let's find out. I mean, I know someone that's doing very, very well. It's Ray Joyce. He was joining us earlier on. See what Ray Joyce has done this particular game week. He has gone with Captain Sterling. He's made no transfers whatsoever. 3-5-2 formation. Pope, Digne, Alexander-Arnold, Soyuncu, Cantwell, Sterling, Mount, Salah, De Bruyne, Abraham, Allaire. He's playing Cantwell ahead of Lundstrom. Or even Rico. Interesting decision making there. Moving on down, like I said, I'll look through the more popular members. Andy Bick, of course, Andy Bick there, talking to us earlier on in the chat. So we've had 27 minutes, it's still 3-0. Here's Andy Bick here. A fellow Burnley fan, I'm assuming. Heaton in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Tomori, Lundstrom, Daniel James, Mount, Salah, De Bruyne captain, Abraham, Callum Wilson and Aguero. He made one transfer. I'll be interested to see who your transfer was. And it was... Wow. Jason, your ears will prick up for this. He brought in Daniel James for McGinn. So Andy Bick has got rid of McGinn and brought in Daniel James, Jason. What are your thoughts on that? Hold on. Barnes has gone down, appealing for a penalty/free kick. Nothing has been given. Oh, then Vardy would have stepped up and got the old... well, potentially could have got a goal in that. Darren Walsh saying that he captained Aguero this week. Well done to you. Yeah, Michael Swelling. James can surprise us all. Jason shocked. Fantasy Football Focus. My goodness, I haven't seen you for a while. Where have you been? Where on earth have you been? My goodness. Paid a pass saying this is ridiculous. Do something, Vardy. Well, unfortunately, his away record, I don't believe, isn't that great. Darren Walsh. Anyone taking a -4 this week? Yeah, hundreds. I can assure you. Going through this cash mini league, a lot of people are taking hits. Very frustrating. Well, I say frustrating. I couldn't care less, to be honest with you. I'm glad I didn't do my... Well, we still got, what, second half plus 15 minutes left. But moving on to Keyboy. He's in 16th spot. Let's see what Keyboy has done with his team, shall we? He's done no transfers and he captained Sterling. Yeah, team's looking in fine fettle there. Matt Ryan, Robertson, Tomori, Otamendi, Pereira, Sterling captain, Yarmolenko, De Bruyne, Mane, Abraham and Vardy. Moving on to other more regular contributors, as I say, in the Cash Mini League. Move on to, where was he a second ago? Charlie. Here he is. He's done another -4. Captain Vardy, Matt Ryan, Van Dijk, Otamendi, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Sterling, Yarmolenko, De Bruyne, Maddison, Vardy captain, Callum Wilson, Abraham. And so far, the two Leicester assets have done nothing so far in this 3-0 victory. 3-0 scoreline so far. Let's just see what transfers he did. He does like taking a hit. McGinn and Salah out for Maddison and Sterling. Surprised you didn't captain Sterling. Why would you get rid of Salah, bring in Sterling and not captain Sterling? Very, very strange transfers indeed. But then again, like I always say, hold on a minute. Redmond's got away from Soyuncu. And it's come to nothing. Southampton still on the attack here. Oh, shot coming in by Southampton, but thankfully it's been... thankfully. Could you imagine if that went in? The end of blinking that. Ah, that's the one. Jason, I found the guy. Shane McGuinness. Shane McGuinness became our latest member. Here he is now. 17th in our... Is that what it said? 17th? He is 20th, sorry, in our Cashman League. He captains Sterling. He's made no transfers this particular game week. Nick Pope in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Otamendi, Rico, Mount, Mane, Sterling captain, De Bruyne, Callum Wilson, Abraham and Pookie. So yeah, Shane McGuinness, our latest member. By the way, I'm going to put up a picture for... In fact, I'll do it at break. But Jason... Oh my goodness. Jason, I saw the hat. For anybody that hasn't seen this, Jason put up a wonderful picture in the YouTube feed of him wearing the Elite FPL exclusive limited edition Jason only baseball cap. And I've got to say, Jason, it's stunning. It's absolutely fantastic. And I like the picture. You've got to wear that every stream now. But that picture, my friend, is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I'll stick it in the Discord in 2 seconds when I can find it. And then I'll bring it up on screen for you lot to see. Because I really, really do like this. I think if you're a baseball cat owner, fair play to you. And by the way, there's 166 people. Hello to you. Thank you for joining me during this Southampton-Leicester game. It's all... Let's be honest here, it's all Elite FPL Cash Mini League chat, to be honest with you. We're going through the runners and riders of the Elite Cash Mini League with obviously the Southampton-Leicester game on in the background, seeing what's going on with the action here where Leicester are winning 3-0 and thankfully, touch wood, nothing for Vardy, Maddison, Pereira. That's the main thing, because if they'd have done something, I'd be absolutely gutted. But yes, I'll bring up the picture now. It is superb. There we are. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful cap indeed. I really, really do like that, Jason. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So there we are. No one could buy that, by the way. You can buy one of these shirts. EliteFPL.com if you fancy buying a shirt, but there is a very, very, very good design that we're going to be bringing up soon. Jason's working on it at the moment. Yeah, FPL Penguin. What a poser. Our very own Ed Sheeran, yeah. Sexy pout, Davey P says. Drunk saying, is this a Calvin Klein model stream? Absolutely. Wonderful. Absolutely. Very, very funny indeed. Oh, Harvey Barnes again, but Gunn saved it. Come on, 6-0. That would be absolutely hilarious. That would be absolutely fantastic. Oh, sorry, it's Boona. I could only see a right. So I was only reading the chat, Boona, on the on my stream. I wasn't reading it on the thing, and all I can see is FPP. Yeah, you get the idea. So it's actually FPL Boona. It would have been a Chilwell assist as well. Thank you, Boona, for that. And we'll come to Boona's team in a minute, taking a -8. That's right, everybody, a -8. Shaban. Let's have a look at Shaban's team. 22nd in our Cash Mini League. Another shot coming in from Southampton. And Shaban's gone with De Bruyne. De Bruyne as captain. Hopefully it pays off. I hope it fails, to be honest with you. But again, I am your rival at the end of the day. Nick Pope in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mendy, Soyuncu. So it's exactly the same back three as me. De Bruyne, Hudson-Odoi, Sterling, Salah. Oh, what a lovely midfield. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Sterling and Salah and Kevin De Bruyne. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. And then Abraham and Vardy up top. Oh, that's beautiful. Who did you transfer in? I'm going to assume it was Mendy. I can only assume it was Mendy. But yeah, like I said, Leicester are winning 3-0. Yeah, Otamendi out, Mendy in for that specific transfer there. Fantastic, like I said. Fantastic from Shaban. Beautiful team. Well, beautiful midfield, more to the point. FPL Lad. 27th in our cash mini league. Like I said, if you're finding this boring, you may as well go, because like I said, this is the more important stuff for our hardcore Elite FPL members. This is our cash mini league. This is what we take very, very seriously. This is what myself and Jason predominantly base our streams on, so to speak. But like I said, if you're enjoying it, thank you for sticking around, basically, and sticking with me, to be honest with you. Yeah, so what we're looking at, FPL Lad here, he's done 2 free transfers. He's captained Aguero. Well, this is a different team. Pope in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Yedlin of Newcastle, Pereira, Yarmolenko, De Bruyne, Sterling, Mount, Pukki, Aguero captain, and Abraham. Now I'm going to see who his transfers were that he did for free. It was Otamendi and Aubameyang out. Wow. For Yedlin and Aguero. Wow, bold moves there. Fair play to you. At least you captained Aguero. That's the main thing. At least you brought in a player that you captained. I mean, I personally would have done that transfer myself. But again, you're ahead of me, so what does it matter? Brett Mollison. Let's have a quick look at your team. Obviously, you're live right now. No transfers made. Gone with Kevin De Bruyne, captain. It's a nice team. Ederson in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Lundstrom, Digne as a back three. Midfield 4 of Mane, De Bruyne, Mount and Maddison. At the moment, Maddison has done nothing in 3 goals. Abraham, Callum Wilson and Vardy. Question for you, Brett, is simply this. Perez scores. 4-0. Perez. I don't know who got the assist, but definitely Perez has scored. May have been Chilwell, I just heard his name. Chilwell. Oh, shouldn't be laughing. I can't be laughing. I'm not allowed to laugh. Some people get angry that I'm laughing. Can't be having fun. So Chilwell assist. Perez scores. Do you remember Perez when we actually when we had him in our team in Gameweek 1? Remember that? Yeah, Michael Swedlin, all the ghost teams. Davey P, he hasn't got Chilwell, has he? I'm assuming he has Booner. I'll be coming to him in a minute, actually, because I believe he's just below, he's the team below Brett Mollison. But what I was going to ask Brett, while you're still here, if Maddison and Vardy blank in this particular game, let's just say it ends 4-0, are you like me and thinking, get rid of one? Because if you can't do anything in a 4-0 win, what else are you going to do? That's how I think anyway. But yeah, so it looks like one of our rivals... Yeah, Simeon Batchelor. Just saw it was 3-0. Well, it's 4-0 now. Nothing for Vardy. Yep. Nothing in 4 goals. Yeah. Jason making the point, I don't cover his team anymore because he's not on the first page. You bang on the money. Right. So I believe Davey P is actually just below him. Yeah, but yeah, what a game. 4-0, and we've still got 5 minutes of the first half to go, plus stoppage time, which I'm assuming will have to be, well, it's a minimum of 1 minute in the first half, isn't it? Or a maximum of something, and then they add at the end of the game in the second half. My understanding is, I could be completely wrong. But so just looked at Shaban's team, FPL Lad, that's right. We just looked at Brett Mollison's team. And I know Dave. There's Davey P. Let's look at Brew first. Let's just quickly look over at Brew's team. No transfers this particular game week. Going with De Bruyne captain. Again, another one with Vardy, but he's got Pereira. Pereira in his team. Playing Lundstrom ahead of Tomori. Interesting choice there, Brew. Interesting indeed. So, moving on to Davey P, who is literally just below Brew. So let's just see if he has got Chilwell, which I'm assuming based on the chat, Davey P has. And yes, he has. Wow. Look at that, everybody. Triple Leicester, and he's got Chilwell, Soyuncu. Well, it doesn't matter about Soyuncu. And Vardy. De Bruyne captain. Fair play to you. How long have you had Chilwell? That's what I want to know. I know you definitely didn't bring him in this week, but you brought him in game week 5. Bloody hell, you don't make transfers, do you? My goodness, Davey P does not make transfers at all, and he brought in Chilwell in game week 5. Fair play to you. Well done to you. That's nuts. Paid off dividends tonight, I can assure you. Of course. Mr. Reed. Let's see what Mr. Reed did in the end. No transfers. He had a dilemma on who to captain, and he went Aguero. We didn't play Otamendi though. That's interesting. He's gone with Nick Pope in goal. Yeah, Rico. He's played Rico ahead of Otamendi. Hold on, Harvey Barnes in the box. Maddison played back to, done nothing. Perez on the hat-trick here. It's been blocked. Indeedy coming in. Soyuncu's, I heard his name. And I think Southampton has cleared it. What was that for commentary? Pereira's got the ball. Perez to Tielemans. We'll get back to it. It looks like he's going back to the defence. But yeah, Mr. Reed, you've gone with Rico or Lundstrom ahead of Otamendi. I'm shocked at that. But again, you're ahead of me, so what do I know? What do I know? Moving on to, and it still stays 4-0. Nick Reed there in 34th spot. Moving on to Statman, of course, Statman in New Zealand. Was in the chat earlier on. Here we go. He's made 2 transfers. Vardy scored 5-0. Vardy's just scored 5-0. So there's all you Vardy captainers out there. 5. And it's not even, they've still got about 3 minutes of this first half to go. Please make it 10. Question is who got the assist. If it was Maddison, we're all in deep doodah. Question is who got the assist. Here's Show Me the Mane. Here he is, the man that captained. People are saying no assist. Drunk is saying he's got gun in goal. So no assist has been given, but Vardy with the goal. Wow, there we are. No assist. They don't think it's an assist, but Jamie Vardy, well, I don't need to them saying this. Very good. Show me the Mane. Jason will be showing me the Mane in May. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, paid a pass saying finally Jamie Vardy scored. Now he's scored, is he going to be wanting to get more goals than Perez? Oh, goodness me. Of course, Perez scoring 2. Tielemans with a goal. Chilwell with a goal. Yeah, exactly. Jamie Vardy will be wanting more goals. Up on screen at the moment is Statman's team. It's not even half time yet. It'll be coming up to half time in a minute. Kev did for Tongan and Heaton out for Tomori and Henderson. Lovely moves. Very nice moves indeed. Gotham's team. Let's just quickly go over his. He's captain Aguero as well. He's got Soyuncu and Maddison playing. He'd be disappointed. Maddison's done absolutely nothing in 5 goals. If I was a Maddison owner, I'd be fuming. The fact that he hasn't got. And that's half time. Half time. 5-0. So let's go over what's happened in that first half, shall we? Well, we all know what's going on in that first half. Leicester are absolutely... Do you know, it wouldn't surprise me if this game ended 6-1. It really wouldn't surprise me if this game ended 6-1. But, yeah, 5-0. Let's just quickly go over to specifically see what has happened in this game so far. 5 goals, but only 3 assists. So, we got Perez with 2, Chilwell, Vardy and Tielemans with 1 apiece. And then assists is Chilwell, Barnes and, well, Tielemans again. We have... Well, I'm not even going to go over the bonus points, to be honest with you. It'd be a complete waste of my life going over that. But what I can say is that I would think that Perez would be on 3. And Tielemans would be on 2 and Chilwell on 1. Or actually, Chilwell will probably be on... Yeah, so Perez at the moment 3 bonus, Chilwell on 2 and Tielemans with 1. Wow. There we have it. There we have it. So, exciting, isn't it? 5-0. Billy Bob, yeah, Southampton are rubbish. Well, to be fair, they aren't rubbish. It's the fact they're down to 10 men. But Chelsea fly. I mean, you captained Maddison, didn't you? I'm not even going to bother looking at points wise. It's a complete waste of time. But yeah, Brett Mollison making the point. Leicester did play 10-man Newcastle and scored a lot of goals there. Oscar calling. I very much doubt she's going to be doing anything. Yeah, Chelsea Flyer got Maddison in and he does absolutely nothing. Absolutely typical. I mean, Gravy Dave's saying that it's only City up next. Yep, that's in the Cup, I've been told. Yeah, Dan Ball, good evening. Vardy has only 1 goal so far, exactly. Yeah, James saying, as a Pompey fan with Vardy in my team, this is great. Colin Barker, I mean, who to go for? Go with your gut, that's all I say. That's all I will say. Yeah, that's exactly, J-Boy. There is still another half to go. Well, this is my team at the moment. I'm on 1 point. Then again, most people in that game... I mean, how many people own Perez? Hardly anybody. Barnes, Tielemans. It's not going to be that many people. In fact, let's just quickly find out exactly how many people own these specific players, because it won't be that many. So, Chilwell is owned by 4.6. Tielemans is owned by 4.9. I mean, Perez will be the fascinating one. I mean, at the start of the season, he must have been owned by about 40%. He's now only owned by 3.1. And look at his statistics over the last 4. 1 assist in the Newcastle game, an assist in Liverpool, blanked against Burnley, and then he's got 2 goals so far. So basically, in the last 4 fixtures, Perez has got 100% of his returns in the last 4 fixtures. Maybe he's the one to look for. He's 6 million. what was it? Form. Go with form players. I'm telling you now, Perez is in form. One to look at. Maybe one to look at. Who knows? So, yeah, 5-0. I mean, what did I say? 2-1. Jason said 1-1. Again, admittedly, Southampton are down to 10 men, but yeah. Right, what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to go for a quick break, and I mean a quick break. It's absolutely boiling in here. So I'm just going to go for a quick break, and I'll be back in about 30 seconds. And we're back. Thank you for just for that brief break for a few seconds. I just went to open a window, basically. So hot in here. Yeah, I mean, Agent Agent saying that Leicester will probably concede in the last minute. Of course they will. Of course Leicester will concede in the last minute. Dan saying he's got Vardy in his team, of course. But then again, who hadn't? Oscar calling, he thought he had his Sky Sports pass run out, but it turns out he hasn't, and he's missed 5 goals. Well, at least you've stuck with me, that's the main thing. Christ. Yeah, Abdul, I need 2 more Vardy goals. I think everybody wants Vardy to score more goals, but, well, we'll find out. 6 minutes to go until the second half. We will find out exactly. I mean, Show Me the Mane will especially be wanting Vardy to be doing well, because let's have a look at Show Me the Mane again, 4th in our Cash Mini League. And there he is. He brought in Jamie Vardy for Abraham, and he captained him. Fair play to him. Fair play to him indeed. Indeedy. And that was a deliberate pun. Right then. Let's move on to the second. Oh, Matt Brunton. Matt, I can quickly go over your team. You are all the way down in 49th in the Cash Mini League. Your captain Sterling. You made no transfers. You're going with Nick Pope, Dunk, Lundstrom, Soyuncu, Mane, Sterling, De Bruyne, Mount, Aubameyang, Abraham, and Callum Wilson. Nice team. Nice, solid team there. Now we move into the dregs. This is the dregs of the Elite FPL Cash Mini League. We have 5 minutes before the second half, so we'll be able to check over that. Here we are. Here's the dregs of the Elite FPL Cash Mini League. God. Dan Bull, may as well bring you up. 5 points, but you took a -4. Captain Sterling, Vardy, coming in with you here. Let's just quickly see what transfers you did for a -4. Otamendi and McGinn out for Rico and Hudson-Odoi. Why did you get rid of Otamendi? I'd like to hear as to why you got rid of Otamendi. Is it because you think he's... Armand Dillon. History. Where is that Southampton goal? Yeah, exactly. I think the history went 2-1. But of course, again, history can't accommodate for I'll tell you what is interesting, actually. Talking of the history, if it ends with a clean sheet, the statistic that a both teams to score match in this particular fixture is then followed by a game in which there is a clean sheet involved. I believe that the last game these two played was both teams scored. So if it does end up in a clean sheet, that pattern continues bizarrely. So yeah, Dan, it'd be interesting to hear why you got rid of Otamendi. Let's just bring up Jason's team. Let's be honest here. That's what everybody's... I wonder if Jason did do the David Silva move for Lansbury. Eyes will be raised if that's the case. Where is Jason? Here he is. Did he do it? Yes, he did. He's got to have. He's done a -4 again. He's done it. There we have it, everybody. Jason has done a -4 to bring in David Silva for Lansbury. I mean, that makes complete sense. We did say to do it. What are people's reactions to that? What are people's reactions to Jason taking another hit? Dylan Con is saying that he's on 18 points so far. So you've got to have Chilwell and one of Barnes or Vardy. That's all I would say. J-Boy saying it's a great move. Yeah, I agree. David Silva, if he starts tomorrow, could be very, very good indeed. Look at your bench. Why? What's wrong with it? Hudson-Odoi. Yeah? What's wrong with that? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that move whatsoever. I don't think benching Hudson-Odoi against Burnley, that's not a bad move whatsoever. If you're going to be playing David Silva, this is predicament that you've put yourself in. I mean, that's down to you, not Simeon Batchelor saying that Gundogan, Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne to play in midfield with Fernandinho and Otamendi at the back. Infamous saying that this is a bold move, but it could be a very smart move. Yeah. I mean, Jason's saying that his bench is amazing. It is amazing, but no, one gets sympathy from me. Who gets sympathy on this particular channel? I think the team's fine. I think it's fantastic, but it's a bit of a benching headache is the word I'm looking for, because Hudson-Odoi is he's worth a start. He's worth a first teamer, to be honest with you. Well, we've got a minute to go before the second half kicks off. Let's do it. Let's have a bit of fun. How will this game end? What do you guys think the score will be? Come on. What do you think the score will end as? Let's see what you guys think the end result will be between Southampton versus Leicester. At the moment it's 5-0. What do you think will happen? 5-1 Michael Swedlin. James is saying 8-0. Tony Higginson 7-1. Samir 8-0. Gravy Dave 7-0. 7-1. 7-2. 8-0. Sevens. Any bet makers out there? Phil saying 9-0. Ryan's hoping for a Vardy hat-trick. I'm going to go... I'll go 6-1 or 7-0, 7-1. They won't score another 5, but who knows? We'll find out now. The second half is kicking off. Second half will kick off any minute now, and you can follow it live. Well, I say follow it live. You can stay with me for the majority of the game. And like I say, thank you all for joining me on this this Southampton versus Leicester stream. We've had a lot to cover this evening. A lot of it happened in the first 20 minutes. Again, we've had more action in this specific match than we've had, I think, in any stream that we've done, barring the Liverpool versus Norwich game. Sod's law, to be honest with you, but there's nothing we can do about any of this whatsoever. Right then. By the way, if you want to tell your friends that we're live at the moment and they're all fantasy football nuts, by all means, at Elite FPL, tweet about us. Tell them that we're live, as we all say. And if you are enjoying the stream, by all means, hit that like button. Show your support by... And if you are brand new around here and you're enjoying the content that, admittedly, I've done for the last 2 streams, by all means, just simply hit the subscribe button. We are pretty much a daily stream. And tomorrow, just to let you guys know, the plan is for me to cover Man City versus Aston Villa. Then we go for a break. We then go into Soccer Saturday, where we will be covering, I mean, the games are absolutely drab, but Brighton versus Everton, Watford versus Bournemouth, West Ham versus Sheffield United. Oh, God. That's going to be a hard Soccer Saturday, I'm not going to lie. And then we move on to the evening game. It's Burnley versus Chelsea. I'll be covering that. I then clear off, and then Jason will be doing the late night reaction, which will be about, I'm guessing, 8 or 9 o'clock, but that will be clarified through our Twitter and Discord, of course. And like I said, we are pretty much a daily stream, and yeah, we enjoy what we do. So that's Jason's team. Like I said, he did David Silva in for Lansbury, and yeah, did it as a -4, and of course he got rid of Son and brought in Hudson-Odoi. So the one player that he brought in, he's decided to bench. Danny Ings has been taken off. I've just been told by Show Me the Mane, FAH. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Infamous saying, I hope Vardy and Maddison are withdrawn early. Don't we all? Lansbury plays for West Ham, Oscar. Abdul, I wouldn't take anybody in this seriously. Don't worry about that. I don't. So, finally, moving on to the dregs of the Elite FPL Cashman League. And don't get me wrong, I'm down there as well. So there's no point in complaining, because I'm one of the more poorer players in our mini league. Vince Chapman. Let's have a look at what... Oh, gee whiz, of course. Jack Stevens and Kevin Danso have come on for Vestergaard and Danny Ings. So 2 players have come off for Southampton. Wow. Well. Block FPL. We all know that Captain Kevin De Bruyne. He did a -4. He's gone with a 4-3-3 formation. And Vardy has come through with him. 4-3-3. He's a cheeky block. He benched Pope and played Button. Very clever. Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Otamendi and Lundstram is his back 4. De Bruyne captain, Hudson-Odoi, Salah, Abraham, Vardy and Callum Wilson. Vardy through, and he's just missed. Oh my goodness. Show Me the Mane's heart must have just stopped then. Right then, moving on to the next. We will be finishing this in a minute. Let's just quickly go over G Wiz's team. Let's see what G Wiz did in the end. 0 transfers, gone with a 3-4-3 formation. He's gone with Sterling captain, Pope in goal, Rico, Van Dijk, Otamendi, De Bruyne, Mane, Sterling, Callum Wilson, Abraham and Allaire. Makes complete sense there. Let's go and look at FPL Booner's team, because he took a -8. So FPL Booner, one of our regulars. Oh, by the way, this time next week, for people to remind you, myself, Jason and Dan are going to be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the first time that the 3 of us went live on YouTube. So this time next week, we will be celebrating all things Elite FPL. Send us in your anecdotes at Elite FPL on Twitter and Instagram. So at Elite FPL on Twitter and Instagram, if you want to send us in some memories that you have. Obviously, we will be trying to get on some guests on live, calling in. You know who you are, the hardcore audience out there, to tell us why you've been with us for so long, basically, and celebrating all things Elite FPL. So yes, let's have a quick look at FPL Booner's team. Let's officially see his -8. I know he's above me. only by a few points, but because he's taken that -8, he won't be that. There he is. So I'm officially on 1 point behind him because of that one -8. Yeah, he took a -8 doing 3 transfers. I know he brought in Mendy, but let's go and officially see exactly what he's done. Cantwell, Kane and Aurier out for Mendy, Rashford and Martial. So we're really heavily backing Man United to beat Norwich here. So full team: Pope, Wan-Bissaka, Tomori, Mendy, Mane, Sterling captain, Martial, Mount, Son, Abraham and Rashford. Whew. Thank you, Aman Dylan. You will be there, and I hope to get you live on air next week. It'd be great to have you on because, unfortunately, the last time we got you on, the brilliant. David Whitehouse. Thanks, Steve. I was going to do Barnes to Ings, but you said in an earlier stream that Barnes will play, so I kept Barnes. Well, I mean, Barnes should be playing. He's been training, so I can't see why he wouldn't. It's Wood. Wood's the one with a slight injury doubt. So, Dillian Con, how many points are you on? 1 point. Because I've only got Sayuncu playing. That's all I've got at the moment. And let's just quickly look over my team just for 2 seconds, just for a reminder. I did 1 transfer. I did Pereira out for Mendy. I did make the point that I have this gut feeling that Leicester will keep a clean sheet because I've done Pereira out, and Pereira will probably end up on 3 bonus points, probably get an assist as well or something like that. So far, fingers crossed, he does nothing. So yeah, there's my team up in full. I'm on a whopping 1 point at the moment, but again, what to expect. I do think this game's either going to end 6-0, 6-1, 7-0, 7-1. 7-1 now. I have this gut feeling that Southampton may score. But yeah, there we are. That's the that's it. That's a good question. Paulie, you'll be interested in this considering did Call of Duty come out today? Did Modern Warfare 4, 5, 6 come out today? My name is actually based on the weapon from Call of Duty World at War, the Mossing Nagant. It's the rifle that I used as a sniper, and I absolutely love that weapon. And I've had that name since World at War, basically. That's been my name ever since. It's because it's my favourite weapon in World at War. So there's a bit of a trivia for you. That's what my name is for, basically. So yeah, now we're at a bit of a boring patch. I'll tell you what I will do quickly is I'll quickly look over the community team, not community team, the community league, and let's see what the top players have done in that, because I know for a fact we've got some freaks of nature in there. But what I will say is, if you want to join the free league, which is this one here now, I'll type the code into the chat. So this is the free one in there. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. My shoe is not happy. There's a dead team winning a mini league. I'm in. 0 transfers all season. Same captain every week. Triple Villa and is on 520 points. Ha! Yep, sounds about right. So that there I've just posted is the free, which is I'm looking at now, the free mini league. So let's just see what Top Spot has done. He's 49th in the world. He's made no transfers. Let's see who's captained. He's gone with... It's gone with Aguero. Thank God for that. Oh, God, I can wipe the sweat off my forehead. Oh, thank goodness for that. He's Captain Aguero, 49th in the world. Fair play. Bench Tamore, Soyuncu and McGinn. Ah, thank goodness for that. That's made me a bit happy. Let's move on to second spot. I mean, the gap is huge. I mean, we've got top spot 48th in the world, but second spot is 2,210th. They've got 11 points at the moment, and Jamie Vardy captain. Here we go, Vardy 1-on-1, and he's done nothing. I'll tell you what, right captain, but so far in a 5-0 win, 5-0 scoreline, Vardy's only got the one goal and he's not going to get any bonus points whatsoever. Very, very, I'm not going to lie, that is so unlucky. Moving on to third spot in our free mini league. They have gone and captained De Bruyne. Again, 0 transfers made. He's got Pereira playing tonight. We've got Matt Ryan in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Pereira, Montoya, Mount, Mane, Hudson-Odoi, De Bruyne, Callum Wilson, Jimenez and Aubameyang. And then finally, moving on to the fourth spot. By the way, I'm going to check out the Manager of the Month award, because obviously that's what we pay out for. Me and Jason haven't even done anything on that. I'll do it now. When we got some. Oh, he's another one. 4th place as Captain Aguero as well. Phew. Oh, he's done a transfer. I'm assuming he's brought in John Stones. He did. Otamendi out for John Stones. Right then, I'm going to find out the Manager of the Month for the Cash Mini League. So we're not doing August, but so who was the September Manager of the Month? Gareth Edser. So Gareth Edser, you won the Manager of the Month for September, and at the moment for October, it's Karen Malone. So Karen Malone, you are winning at the moment, but Shaban is on your tail. So Shaban at the moment is 5 points behind you. Right now, as it stands, hold on. Perez has scored, but it's offside. Oh, hold on a minute. Perez has definitely scored. Barnes with the assist, but it's definitely gone to VAR. It's definitely gone to VAR, but it looks like it's offside. The flag was raised. Harvey Barnes with the assist. Perez with his hat-trick. How many hat-tricks has Perez got in the Premier League? Probably more than Thierry Henry. Or Alan Shearer. So we're going to... Here we go. We're going to find out now. Oh. Sounds like he's onside and it could be 6-0. It looks like it could be 6-0. The commentators are saying that he looks miles onside. Harvey Barnes assist. Yep, 6-0. 6-0. Oh my goodness. Perez, 6-0, 6 million. How many people are going to bring him in? Shaban, we're talking about you, Shaban, in a minute. Oscar calling. I'll do that in a minute, but we're not actually. I don't know if we're actually doing anything with the free mini league. I'll have to speak to him. If Jason's still listening and he's be able. Oh, 7-0. Vardy. Vardy. 7-0. Vardy with the goal. Booner saying it's a Chilwell assist. Booner, if it's Chilwell assist. Davy P. Davy P. Oh my goodness! Do you know what? I'm gonna tweet. I'm gonna tweet that we're live. Let's get some. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. 7-0. Please be. let's hope that now Leicester break Man United's record of 9, what was it, 9-0, 9-1 versus Ipswich in the Premier League. Let's hope that's the case, because there's no point in scoring this amount of goals, having the opportunity to do this and not breaking a record. Just do it, just get on with it. Break a record, for crying out loud, because this is crazy. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely crazy. 7-0. Vardy with 2. Chilwell. Yassir. Yeah, but Yassir, he may concede. My only Leicester cover is Soyuncu and I benched him. Yeah, Harry Doherty, Tottenham when they beat Wigan 9-0, 9-1 when Defoe scored 5. Yeah, I mean, Oscar Calling, mentioning that City have Southampton next week. At the end of the day, it is 10 men. It is 10 men. That's all I will say. It is 10 men, so I wouldn't be... Jason saying it's red arrow time. See you all next season. Do you know what I feel most gutting about? Is do you remember that -4 that I was considering doing? Callum Wilson out for Vardy and Bowley in for Pereira. Oh my goodness. End now, please. End now. That's amazing, isn't it? What's this? Leicester move up to 3rd in the Premier League, is that right? Someone let me know in the chat. Someone let me know. Did Leicester now move into the... Mr. Nijanti is saying he's got Perez in his team. Must be a dead team then. I can't see why you'd have kept him for that long. 2nd place, thank you. Thank you very much. They go up to 2nd. They've just mentioned on the commentary just now, they're talking about the biggest score lines, and yep, Man United officially have the record because they didn't concede. It was 9-0. So at the moment we have the manager of the month for September, which is Karen Malone, but Shaban is on her case. And Shaban is only 5 points behind, and he's on 6 points at the moment. And he's got Vardy playing. Let's just quickly remind ourselves of what's happened tonight so far. It's 7... If you're just joining us live, by the way, thank you for joining in. It's 7-0 to Leicester. They're away at Southampton. Perez with a hat-trick. Vardy with 2. Chilwell with 1. Tielemans with 1. The assists... Chilwell 2 assists, Barnes 2 assists, Tielemans with 1. And essentially, Leicester are going for a record-breaking Premier League score, to be honest with you here. Someone asked, Oscar asked about the, I think it was Oscar or Chelsea Flyer asking about the Elite FPL community team, Community League Manager of the Month award, but again I don't think we're actually doing anything for that specifically, but I'll just quickly go over for a second here. So the winner of the September one is SJ Shotton, and then October is Chris Hinton. So there we are, there we have it there. Right, look at that, a whopping 6 points. Should we look at Show Me the Mane? Let's look at Show Me the Mane's team. May as well. Let's bring his team up. At least that'll be something of clickbaiting. Let's get the clickbaiting up. 20 points. He brought in Vardy this particular game week for a -4. Something I was considering doing, but I never did it. And there we have it there. Well done, Show Me the Mane. You are live in chat. Congratulations. Not going to lie. Absolutely superb. Leicester City now have a corner. Let's hope Soyuncu gets on the score sheet. I doubt it. If he does, I'll drink a shot of vodka. But it ain't going to happen, so... Right then. This is the boring moment. What do you want to talk about? Simeon Batchelor, that 6th goal from Leicester was like prime Barcelona. Luke Galloway, Steve-O, scroll back. I said at half-time, 8-0 Vardy hat-trick. Did you put it on a did you put a bet on it? Super Mario, thank you for the subscribe there. He's new. Welcome. Yeah, Luke Galloway, wish I put a bet on. Drunk, it was Chelsea Flyer. Chelsea Flyer, he did say that he captained Maddison. Greasy Trumpet, I need a wild card after 64 minutes of the first match. In fact, yeah, good point. Still got ages of this match to go. Dillian Khan already answered this, but I'm a Burnley fan, and if you don't like it, like many others, see you later, because no one seems to like the fact that I support Burnley, and there's been quite a lot of people that seem to get offended by the fact that I support Burnley. Bunch of losers, to be honest with you. Show me the money. Like I said, if you have any questions for me, by all means. Southampton Leicester is the new Man City Watford. Yeah, exactly. Super Mario. Greasy Trumpet. Yep, see ya. Southampton, a free kick in a dangerous area. Daraj, by all means, if you want to come into if you want to post your team in the Discord team screenshots and prove this, by all means, my friend, you are more than happy to do so. Argent Armand saying that Jack Cork grew up in the house opposite me. Ah, brilliant. Isn't he from correct me if I'm wrong, he's London originally? It's raw. I have Tielemans, Sancho and Vardy. Well done to you. Well done to you. Oscar calling. I don't have any idea how to get Vardy in my team. Well, I'll show you how I could have done it earlier on. This is what I was going to do. I know all ifs and buts now, but I genuinely, you can all go back to the stream an hour ago that I did, or 2 hours ago now. I was going to do these two players out for a -4. I mean, with hindsight now, I wish I'd done this, but officially, I was going to do Bowley and Vardy in for Wilson. I mean, Perez and Vardy are going to fly up tonight. They're bound to go. They're bound to go up in price tonight. But yeah, I was officially, I was contemplating doing this transfer here earlier on. So I was going to do for -4 for this specific game week, Bowley and Vardy in for Pereira and Wilson, but I didn't do it, and that would have been for a -4. I didn't do it, and I'm not going to say it's backfired, but whatever. Jerry Swanee saying you feel for Southampton. Don't. I mean, at the end of the day, they're the ones that have allowed this to happen. Tony Higginson saying that Tielemans will be rising in price next week. Of course he blinking will. Yeah, Scott's... Oh, good. Science, you put in a block to keep it 7-0. Wilson has Watford. There's still hope. Yeah, I predicted 1-0 to Watford. In fact, quite a lot of people predicted a Watford win. Do you know what? I haven't even checked yet. I haven't even checked next week's team. We always like doing this, don't we? Let's look at next week's team, shall we? Pretty much. Oh, Burnley definitely get flaming him in. So who would I have in this specific team? Oh, I've got a dilemma. Lundstrom instead of Callum Wilson is what I would do. And yeah, that's pretty much set. I always check to see who's the last game as well on the weekend, and it is Everton Spurs. Well, I haven't got any Redmond, close. Oh, good save by Schmeichel. I'll tell you what, people that own Maddison and Vardy only, you're going to be desperate for Leicester to concede. You are going to be desperate. Valerie is being subbed off, is all I can say. Valerie is being subbed off as of now. Not that it's going to make any difference whatsoever, but still got 20 odd minutes to go plus stoppage time, but I think the referee will be kind to Southampton. Come on, Leicester. Greasy Trumpet saying Zinchenko to Soyuncu and have Leicester double defence. No. No. Yeah, I mean, I do think that Anurag's got a good point here, that FPL needs to sort out its point scoring. I do agree, because after the flaming game, most of it is half the players in the game, no one is going to pick. No one is going to pick. Chelsea Flyer wants to throw in the towel now. I don't blame you. 7-0 and nothing for Maddison. That's crazy. Yep, I agree with Andy Wright. 7-0, go for 10. Completely agree. Go for the record, Leicester. That's what I say. I completely agree with you, Andy. Absolutely agree with you. Dan saying that he feels sorry for Southampton. Don't worry about it. Well, Southampton fans specifically. Yeah, again, Dan saying that Perez was in the early season, but not now. Southampton manager sacked in the morning. Possibly. They're not doing particularly great. Mac, yep, I'll be more than happy to go through. Just to remind everybody, the scorers, for anybody joining us live now, thank you for joining this coverage of fantasy football coverage of, well, Elite FPL coverage of the Southampton-Leicester game. But basically, if you don't know what's happened in this particular fixture, it's 7-0 to Leicester at the moment. The goal scorers and assisters, which is the most important thing, of course, is as follows. So Perez has got a hat-trick. Jamie Vardy has 2. Chilwell and Tielemans have 1 apiece. And then we've got Chilwell and Barnes with 2 assists each, and Tielemans with 1. At the moment, bonus points, Perez with 3, Chilwell with 2, and Vardy with 1. So there we have it there. Yeah, I agree with Drunk here. Maddison owners must be going absolutely mental. I completely agree with you there. Yeah, Dan making the point to Chelsea Flyers. Sometimes we do overthink this game. I completely agree with you. We do go into complete overdrive. Paulie, hopefully Aguero doesn't play, as he has vice captain on Vardy. Dan saying that Vardy essential. I mean, Perez will be the popular one to bring in. And I've already mentioned Perez tonight, but he's 6 million. He's in form. And you may be thinking, what do you mean he's in form, Steve-O? Well, oh, Johnny Evans, Perez nearly an assist. Could have been 8-0 Johnny Evans. Is this specific game summing up fantasy football this year, where we're predicting the correct outcomes, but we can't seem to get the correct scores or anything like that in our fantasy football teams? I mean, Perez, like I said, I've got up on screen at the moment. Last 4 fixtures, 3 goals, 2 assists. Those 3 goals, of course, coming tonight. Let's crazy. Brilliant. Paulie making making the point. Johnny Evans has just put it wide from 1 yard out. Tim Lee, a lot of people are wanting a Southampton goal. I think Tielemans will be more popular than Perez this week. Too many of us were burned by him early in the season. Yep, but when Perez seems to be in form, get him in. Anurag, considering the last 2 games were low scoring and this game we could start with a huge score, well, it's not really. You think this game would become the highest game we score? At the end of the day, let's be brutally honest here, the only player that anybody owns is Vardy. That's it. So really, this really hasn't been a high scoring game or a high scoring points game whatsoever unless you're a Vardy captainer like Show Me the Mane. Show Me the Mane, like I said, has brought in Vardy on a -4. Like I said, I'll bring him up. He is in our Cash Mini League. He's doing exceptionally well this season. He brought Vardy in ahead of Abraham and did captain him. So let's just quickly bring that up. Let's just bring up Show Me the Mane's team. He is live in chat. Well, he certainly was. And there's his team, everybody. At the moment, he is on 20 points. 20 points. But I would think that Rodgers will keep on Vardy to get a hat-trick and he'll take Perez off. That's what I personally think will happen, to be honest with you. Any questions, just to keep moving on the chat, by all means, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have for myself while... Oh, FPL Booner's telling me that... Right, okay. Perez has actually gone off. Right, okay, thank you for that. Oh, I see. So Anurag just clarifying what he meant. This specific game has been high scoring, so will it happen with the rest? No. That's just what I say. No is the simple answer. Usually what happens is that there's usually one high scoring game and then the rest of them don't do anything. Darmian Gray, probably Darmian Gray will score now. Redmond in, tried to cross in, but unfortunately fortunately it came to absolutely nothing. Just a reminder, tomorrow we are going to be doing another full day of streaming. So it'll be myself covering Man City versus Aston Villa at 12:30, going live from 12:30 covering Man City versus Aston Villa. We're then doing Soccer Saturday covering the 3 p.m. kickoffs. They're not exactly particularly exciting, but we'll quickly go through what they are. Brighton versus Everton, Watford, Bournemouth, West Ham versus Sheffield United, and then I'll be covering the Burnley versus Chelsea game. Once that's over and done with, Jason will be doing a stream at about late evening, shall we say, between 8 and 9 o'clock. He usually does it about 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and he'll be covering exactly what has happened across the day on a Saturday. Good luck with that, Greasy Trumpet. Greasy Trumpet is going to be racing in a 4.5 kilometre swim. And he will tune once incomplete, mate. You don't have to tune immediately, but no, thank you for the support there. Drunk Steve, can you pick an accumulator on tomorrow's games? Well, all I can tell you is what I went with on our predictions. So I went with Man City, Brighton, Watford and West Ham. So I went with basically... and Chelsea. So 4 home wins and an away win. Man City should come through that game unscathed. And I'd like to think that's going to end 3 or 4-0, 3 or 4-1. I predicted 4-0, but I'd like to think Man City should score 3 or 4. And they may concede 1. Brighton Everton, I do think that Brighton should be Everton. Everton are they're a bunch of clowns. Brighton do like to play their football Brian Potter. Brian Potter. What's his name? I've completely forgotten his name. Whoever Brighton's manager's called. His name, I know it's Potter. That's it. Graham Potter. Thank you, Boona. Not Brian Potter. Peter Kay fans, if you don't know that joke. Phoenix Knights. Yes, Brighton, Everton. I think that Brighton should beat Everton. Watford, Bournemouth. I went with Watford mainly because Bournemouth just seem to come unstuck against these teams, and from what I heard from James from Planet FPL, basically said that Watford, if they set up defensively like they did against Spurs, they're going to cause Bournemouth some problems, and I think Watford will come through. Blimey, Chilwell coming in with a shot, going towards the top. Chilwell. I haven't heard Pereira's name once. All I've heard is Chilwell. And then West Ham, Sheffield United. That is such a tough game. It wouldn't surprise me if that ended 0-0. It's such a... The 3 p.m. kickoffs are so difficult to call. I'm not going to lie. But I think West Ham will just come through. And I mean just. I'm not suggesting they're going to score a lot of goals. But I reckon... I think I predicted 1-0, but it wouldn't surprise me if it ended 1-1, 0-0. Either way, so yeah. And then Burnley aren't we're going to lose that. 2-1. That's what I predicted. Paulie, good question. Random question, Steve. If you could invite one actor, one actress, one musician/singer, and one footballer to have lunch with, who would you pick? Actor, I don't know if you want to classify him as an actor or not, but Ricky Gervais. But if we're going for a proper actor, Bruce Willis maybe, for his work in Die Hard 1, 2 and 3. I don't really have favourite. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is somebody. He's... Yeah, off the top of my head, actually, Tom Hanks. Maybe. I'm assuming you mean, like, big film actors. But Tom Hanks. Actress. Actress. I can't really think of many... Off the top of my head, actresses that I'd like to... Maybe, this is going to be random. Maybe the actress that played... Again, this is just off the top of my head. Gina Gold in The Bill. There'd be a lot of characters or actors from The Bill that I'd like to interview. Or have round for dinner. Certainly Simon Rouse that played Jack Meadows. I'd like to interview him. That'd be fun. A musician or singer? Get off the top. There's so many. It's so cliched, but maybe if we're going for a quote unquote popular band, I suppose Corey Taylor or Slipknot. But no, don't know. That's a very, very difficult one. Footballer wise, again, no one off the top of my head that I'd like to. I have real much interest in, to be honest with you. It doesn't really... But if I was to answer the question... God. It's so difficult. I mean, they asked this question on Planet FPL when they collaborated with Who Got the Assist. And I did like... I think his name's Nick. It was either Nick or Tom. I apologise if... But they mentioned that they'd love to interview Cristiano Ronaldo just to get into his mind as to how he just performs to such a level at his age. It would be just fascinating to speak to him, and I was just like, that's a really good answer, that. But to be honest, because it's lunch, I wouldn't be speaking to him because I don't like speaking to anybody when I'm eating food, to be honest with you. Yeah, Scott Speed. Lundstrom, most football can barely string a sentence. Nick Reed, you're here. Want to come live on air? Interview the dying fetus singer. They're just amazing live. That's all I'll be saying. Maddison scored. 8-0. Maddison has just scored. J-Boy, your prayers have been answered. Come on, get 2 more. Maddison for definite. No idea who got the assist though, but possibly a Vardy assist, but no official confirmation. But it could be a Vardy assist based on the chat and everything. God, 8-0. And we've only got a few minutes left and I can finally go to bed. Oh, it's a free kick. Right, okay. So it was a free kick and Vardy was the one that was fouled. Maddison scored the goal. Well done to all you guys out there. In fact, yeah, exactly. Welcome to the party. Why is it torture for Jason? I don't understand why this is torture for Jason. It'd be torture if you got rid of a Leicester asset or something, but you haven't, so I wouldn't worry about it. Let's quickly look over Jason's team for a second here. I'm not worried. I couldn't care less, to be honest with you. Doesn't really bother me whatsoever. Let's just quickly look at Jason's team for a second. Why is it torture? You got Soyuncu playing? Oh yeah, of course you have. Yeah, same as me. No, I'm not fussed whatsoever. I couldn't care less. I mean, even for me, like I could look back and be like, oh, I could have got Vardy in on my wild card or whatever. But you know my thoughts on Leicester assets. The goals and assists come from everywhere, as proven tonight. Oh, come on, make it 9. Jay got the swag. Can we get 10? Hope so. Let's hope so. There we are, Nick Reed. Mr. Reed, how was Mayfair? Have a good meeting, did you? This is my team here. Well, let's hope they do. Let's hope they do get a 9th. Be fantastic if they do. Be absolutely fantastic. Samir saying that to see you later, Southampton manager. Yes, Zapped YA. I do like that. I've already got one player getting more than half the points than last gaming. Exactly. Ajan Anman, Vardy is either going to be on. He's definitely on 1. But could be getting 2. Well done to Anurag there. He's got Vardy, Maddison and Soyuncu. Fair play to you. Scott Speed. How many Southampton fans are still there? Who knows? Some huge bonus points, exactly. But Perez is definitely going to be getting 3, it looks like. Yeah, Darren Walsh. Show me the Mane. How do you do it? It is frustrating. For anybody that doesn't know, Show Me the Mane is 4th in our cash mini league. He is doing very, very well this season. He seems to have the Midas touch. Last week he benched Salah. Salah didn't even play. And this is what Show Me the Mane did. He did bring in Vardy for Abraham. So all you Abraham owners out there, how are you feeling now? The fact that Show Me the Mane got rid of Abraham for a hit. Look at that. There we are. Perez on a hat-trick, or scored a hat-trick. Vardy with 2, Chilwell with 1, Maddison with 1, Tielemans with 1. Chilwell and Barnes with 2 assists apiece. Vardy and Tielemans with the others. At the moment, as it stands, Perez is going to be getting 3. Chilwell on 2, Vardy with 1, but we all know that that could change at any minute. That's all I will say. What's all this here? What's going on here? So yeah, 8-0. All frightening, all scary, and so someone's put up an get lost. Phil, well done to you. So, apologise for the silence there. I'm not going to put it up on screen, but all I can say is that, Phil, congratulations to you. You've won a significant sum of money. Well done. I'm not going to put it up for privacy reasons, but all I will say is that congratulations on that bet. That is, that's crazy. Yes, just to clarify, Vardy did get the assist. Jay got the swag. Norwich to beat Man United 5-2. Highly unlikely, but you never know. This is football. Yeah, hopefully Sanchez scores, but he won't. And we're about to come to the end of this specific stream. The game is about to end. I think the referee will put out the misery. He will put out the misery of Leicester, to be honest with you, because, to be honest, it is crazy. Absolutely crazy, this game. I cannot believe that... I cannot believe this has happened tonight. 8 goals covered and points being scored everywhere. And there's been 2 minutes added of extra time. Absolutely nuts. But what can we do? Absolutely nothing. At the end of the day, even for me, getting rid of Pereira, it doesn't matter because I wouldn't have played Pereira and Sancho, as you would have seen. Yeah, Tony Higgins. Who would have thought that Vardy would have got 2 goals and an assist and only get 1 bonus point? Exactly. Yeah, let's just hope that they don't concede now. That's all I can do. I mean, big guy Dura. How can there only be 2 minutes? Well, to be honest with you, I think that all the officials are sympathy for for Southampton. To be honest, just end it now. Just end it now. I want to get to bed. To be honest with you, because this is just absolutely crazy. Yeah, show me the Mane. Kind of coming back at Tony there, saying that who would have thought this, and yeah, it was show me the Mane. And his team is up on screen at the moment, which is absolutely well, it's absolutely crazy. Let's just bring up show me the Mane's team again. Hold on, Vardy scored. He was given a penalty. Vardy has been fouled and now he's been given a penalty. There's only a minute left. Stop it. Come on, Angus Gunn. So Jamie, there's no assist for that, but Jamie Vardy was fouled, and here we go. Come on, Gunn, and this is going to be pretty much the last kick of the game, and now he's going to get 3 bonus. I feel sick. Who told me not to do the -4 again? Oh yeah, listen to your own advice, Stevie. Yeah. Here we go. Hands on hips. He scores 9-0. 9-0. And that's the end of it. Did that just happen? Sorry. Did that just happen then? Did that honestly just happen? 9-0. Is this a dream? That is extraordinary. don't know how to feel personally from this game. I honestly don't know how to feel. Because it's that whole thing of you've just wildcarded, and do you really want to be taking a hit after you've wildcarded? And my answer was no. Callum Wilson has got a decent fixture against Watford up next. You'd like to think he may score a goal. Southampton have completely capitulated. And have just gone and got battered 9-0. That is absolutely nuts. I mean, that was in the 90s when Ipswich lost 9-0. The game between Wigan and Spurs was what, 2006, 7, 8, 9, something like mid 2000s. That is appalling. And I would never, if you'd have told me before the game that, Steve-O, if you do a -4, but Vardy's guaranteed a goal, would you do that -4? I'd still probably say no, because I'd feel that Callum Wilson could match that. To get a hat-trick, that is just like, that is crazy. That is absolutely mental. And all I can say is that for anybody that's captained Vardy, and I mean, one of our guys in here, I've forgotten his name already. Show me the Mane. Congratulations to Show me the Mane. Brett Mollison, who put 9-0 in the predictor game. Well, Jason put 1-1. So, yeah, I just want to say congratulations to Show Me the Mane, who is 4th in our Cash Mini League. I may as well bring up his team, because Show Me the Mane, I'm going to call it now that you're going top of the Mini League after Sunday's games. 34 points. There's his team right now at the moment. 34 points. This is Show Me the Mane. He's in chat at the moment. Congratulations to him. I can't get my head around. I can't believe that's even just happened. 9-0. That's nuts. Congratulations. There it is. There. 3 goals, 1 assist. He's going to get 3 bonus points now. And that's just one player. That's just one player. And he's still got a further 10 to play. Assuming Cresswell. And even if Cresswell doesn't play, he's going to get Tomori, who's then got Burnley. And it wouldn't surprise me if they kept a clean sheet in that, because they've kept now 2 clean sheets in a row. So all I can say is congratulations to Show Me the Mane. I mean, Cameron Collins, I was so close to Captain Vardy, but just for the deadline I gave it to Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, like I said, for me, I mean, Jason's banging on about, you know, just basically being gutted or whatever, but no one predicted a Leicester clean sheet. The stats did, by the way. I'm glad the stats came in. I'll just quickly see if that was actually true. But my basic understanding is that in this particular fixture, in fact, I know for fact that when there's been both teams to score, the following match has been a clean sheet to the specific team, and the statistics have come in again. let me just officially confirm that. I just find it crazy how the statistics of each respective match. Yeah, that is the case. So when a team's kept a clean sheet, it's then followed by both teams scoring. So it was 3-0, 4-1, 0-0, 2-1, 0-0, 2-1, 9-0. So the statistics are so bizarre this season. Admittedly, it doesn't give you a direct, like, this is the team that will keep the clean sheet, or this is the team that will get a red card. But it seems to come through, and I find it frightening. I mean, Mark's saying that I told you not to do Mendy. I wouldn't have played double Liverpool anyway. That's what I couldn't care less. That I don't mind. I haven't got a problem. My only problem is I don't even have a problem. I'm just gutted that. No, I'm not. I'm not gutted either. I'm not disappointed. It's just all hindsight. For me now, it's hindsight in the sense of I wish I did the -4 now. Callum Wilson out for Vardy, Pereira out for Bowley. But I wouldn't have then played Soyuncu. Oh, yes, I would. No, I would have done, wouldn't I? I would have played Bowley, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Soyuncu, yeah. So, yeah. More for me is all I can say to that, really. Well, that's the end of that. That is the end of that. That's been quite extraordinary. All I can say is thank you to all that joined in. This is, at the end of the day, this is why we do the streaming, because we take a Cash Mini League seriously, and it's teams like this up on screen at the moment showing them an eye that it looks like it will be. He is going to end up being top of the Cash Mini League by Sunday, depending on what, of course, Man City do. Which let's hope Man City copy Leicester. Let's pray, shall we? Well, you can watch that all tomorrow, unfold tomorrow. But you know what's going to happen. It's going to be a really boring game and hardly any goal scoring in. But if you do want to follow me tomorrow, all I can say is join me at 12:30 tomorrow. But let's just quickly get the admin out of the way. So we'll do the important bits first. So tomorrow, get in your diary. If you want to join me all day, basically tomorrow it's me covering Manchester City versus Aston Villa. We're then going to go for a break. We're then doing the 3 p.m. kickoffs, which is so it's Soccer Saturday. So Brighton versus Everton, Watford versus Bournemouth, and West Ham versus Sheffield United. They're not exactly the most inspiring. In fact, I'll call it now. There were more games. In fact, I'll call this now. Right? There were more goals in that game there than there will be in the 12:30 kickoff and the 3 p.m. kickoffs. So in 4 matches, I reckon that there'll be more goals have scored for Leicester than there will be in Man City versus Villa, Brighton versus Everton, Watford, Bournemouth, and West Ham versus Sheffield United. I'm calling that now, and potentially Burnley versus Chelsea. But certainly for the 12:30 kickoffs and the 12:30 kickoff and the 3 p.m. kickoffs, I'm calling it now. There'll be more goals scored there than there will be in those. I'm not exactly putting my neck on the line, but that's what I'm calling right now. So yeah, if you wanna, and then of course I'm going to be covering the Burnley versus Chelsea game. It's going to be a very, very long day for me, and then I'm going to be able to vanish, and then you're going to get a new voice, and Jason will be taking over from me at roughly 8 or 9 o'clock. Stay tuned to Twitter and Discord for when Jason will be going live. Moving on to the usual admin stuff. If you have enjoyed this stream tonight and the other one that I did earlier on, by all means just simply hit the like button. There's a lot of you that are tuned in. I can't believe over 200 people have been watching this. A great effort. Thank you all for joining in. Really, really do appreciate it. It's absolutely an awesome effort. But if you have enjoyed the stream, by all means, the easiest way to show support is by hitting the like button. If you are completely brand new around here and you do enjoy what myself and Jason do, and you haven't subscribed, by all means hit that subscribe button. We are pretty much a daily fantasy football streaming show. I mean, admittedly, this past couple of weeks has been a lot easier because I've been on holiday. It's going to be all back to normal from Monday, basically, so there won't be that many streams, but we're still going to keep up with the amount of content that we produce. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed but you enjoy what we do, by all means hit the subscribe button. To follow us, to find out when the next stream is, by all means just follow us on Twitter at Elite FPL, and of course on Instagram at Elite FPL. The Discord, of course, the link is in the description to join in the Discord. Normally we take callers. Tonight I'm not going to be taking any callers tonight, and I won't be taking any callers tomorrow, but Jason will be getting your calls in, reacting to everything that's happened over this specific game week so far when he goes live at approximately 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow. Like I said, stay tuned for that. Other than that, like I said, really appreciate the support. It's been an absolutely incredible effort tonight, and all I can say is cheers, Keyboy. If you rewind, Keyboy, by about an hour and a half, I was talking about your team. Thanks to him. And Jason's just kind of confirming that it'll probably be about 8 o'clock tomorrow regarding the stream that he'll be doing solo tomorrow. Other than that, all I will say is that congratulations to Vardy owners. More importantly, congratulations, like show me the Mane on screen at the moment. Congratulations to people that captained him. Well done to you. Ryan Bertrand. As Stone Cold Steve Austin always used to do. Cheers for that, pal. Really appreciate you ruining my evening. Anyhow, cheers everybody, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Take it easy, guys.